It is my pleasure to introduce an artist I've known for a while at this point. She's multi-talented. She started out cake decorating.
Yes.
And that's an amazing art in and of itself, but she branched out into mosaics and glass, stained glass, and then onto fused glass. And she does amazingly intricate pieces, and it looks like she brought us some very nice samples. And you are going to get an opportunity to play a little bit yourself. So I'm not going to take up any more time. I'm going to give it right to Donna, because I know people are already making this stuff and they just want to get it together. So go ahead. They don't want to listen to me.
I'm not going to talk a lot either, but everyone is going to have to come up around just to see what I'm doing. And I want to just go over some materials first, and then I'll do a little demo on how to do your pieces, and then we'll be good to let you make your own piece. So if you want to come up, so you can see what, because we're working tiny today.
Okay, well now I can ask.
Do we
I was going to say, yeah, because I don't have this.
Yeah, you can do that while I'm doing this, to get yourself started. Okay.
Okay.
I was just going to talk a little bit about these pieces because I wanted to talk about materials a little bit. I work primarily with stained glass. This is a stained glass on glass. It's just a window that I did stained glass on. It's all mosaic. There's no lead, no soldering. This is stained glass on a frame like this, which is a frame that's made specifically for mosaic. This is fused glass flowers that I did in the kiln, and then I did stained glass mosaic around it. It's not quite done, but it's almost ready. And then I ordered a frame for it, so it'll be framed just like that one is, or similar to that, you know.
So do those pieces of the silver that you have right in right now, do they work well with being able to set into regular size frames?
Some do. I mean,
Okay.
some are normal sizes. This one is not. So I found a lady that's really good at measuring frames. So she measures them really well for me, and I do have to order a special. This was a stock frame from off the shelf. This one, this was, I don't know if that was a stock frame or not. This mosaic was done, the eyes were fused glass, but the rest of it is glass tile. And glass tile is, you just buy little square tiles and then cut them to do your mosaic. The fish are metal beads that are silver plated. Whiskers are just wire. And this is, these are not my designs. The shapes, it's a nautilus. I think is what
Oh, that's it, yeah.
They are Rachel Sager's design. She made the plywood with the routed out grooves in it, and then I did the smalty. This is Italian smalty. You can just pass it around. See, it's a little sharp, so be careful. And that's a solid, usually opaque glass.
So is that all of this?
It has a few transparent pieces.
Is that the same as this?
Yeah, this is Italian smalty. Italian smalty is made into a pizza. It's the hot glass is made into a round. It's made into a pizza, and then it's cut into normally shapes this size. There's A, B sizes, and then there's one they call Roddy, which is like the ends, the little trimmings. But this is what is in there. This is Mexican smalty. Mexican smalty is thinner, but it's also another opaque glass. And guess what it's made into? It's made into a round tortilla. Yeah. And then they're usually cut into more like squares. They're much thinner and flatter, so they're a little easier to work with because they're a little more uniform in size and thickness. So I don't know, if anybody has any questions, please ask.
Would you hold that up to the camera?
Yeah. You know, feel free to ask me anything while I'm talking, I don't mind. So that's just some of the materials that you can work with. You can make mosaic out of almost anything.
So for like when you did like the leaves or the cat, do you just do a drawing first? Do you get a pattern that you copy? Where do you get your?
I made patterns for the leaves.
You do? Okay.
Because, and if you look, some of them are repeated. Because I wasn't going to try and do a different leaf for every one. The cats, I did a drawing.
Okay.
And then I did that.
Transfer it.
The ducks, I did a drawing. And then these, I was going to try and just do regular stained glass mosaic. And then I thought, I want to do another piece where I mix fused pieces with mosaic. And so I decided to.
How do you
fuse them.
do that fusing?
Pardon?
How do you do the fusing?
It's you melting the glass in a kiln.
Okay.
And you have to use a specific type of stained glass. It has a certain coefficient, so it heats and cools at a certain rate. You can't just use regular stained glass.
Okay.
It's special glass for fusing.
So is that something new that you're doing where you're mixing the fused glass with the mosaic?
Probably about 10 years ago, I took a workshop from this guy from the UK, and he does fusings. He does amazing work. He does fusings with the mosaic. So it wasn't my idea, but I'm just finally getting back to that, you know, now that I had to get a kiln. So anyway, but I would like to do more of that. Can't do everything, which I was beautiful. Thank you. So tonight, we're going to do either and, a little pendant, mosaic pendant, or a little art piece. And if you have any questions about any of these materials, I have them all labeled. I have the Smalty labeled. These are the reclaimed tiles from ashtrays from a long time ago, from the 60s maybe, something like that. I like to, every once in a while, get one of those and I will take all the tiles out of it. The tempered glass seems to be popular. The tempered glass is sharp, so be careful. This piece here was done with mostly tempered glass, the dark end to light. You can pass that around. If you'll notice, it has a deeper bezel. So if you were going to use the Smalty or any other thick material, these things are pretty thick, you want a deeper bezel. The ones we're using tonight are kind of shallow.
Is it okay if it sticks over the edge?
Yeah, it's okay. You can do, whatever. It's your piece. You can do it however you want.
Do whatever I want. That's right. That's what's fun about it.
This piece is a little deeper too. It's not one of the deepest ones. This is another kind of Smalty. I didn't bring any. It's gold Smalty. And what it is it's glass on the bottom, and then there's a very thin layer of 24 karat gold over top, and then another little thin layer of glass on top of that. And this is the first piece I made of jewelry, and unfortunately the beads I used in it were not good beads. I think the finish might come off on them eventually, but you can see what gold, it's gold Smalty. So it's thinner than either one of these. It's more like a regular tile, like this. It doesn't come as thick.
That's beautiful.
And then this is a little silver-plated fish, same thing I used in the mosaic there. I used a little tempered glass, and then I filled in with what we call filati, which are all these little sticks of glass. And I snipped them short, and I put them in vertically to fill in around the spaces, and it added a little color around everything. And this one is all filati. Didn't come out exactly how I planned, but it was supposed to be like the beach and then the ocean, but I got a little bit muddled. But that's all filati in there. And that's a fairly deep, bezel.
Yes,
You see them?
And then this is just one of these little wooden frames, and I just put some mixed materials, some beads,
Thank you, Vanna.
butterfly. These flowers are called millefiori, which means million flowers. And so here you have all these flowers. What else? That pretty much covers the main. We have little square tiles, little micro tiles. Metal beads or stars or squares. These are,
Ready, James?
Fish.
these are marinas. And marina is kind of like the North, but these are little stars. These are mostly all stars and little
She's taking it over as Vanna White.
little pieces.
This is right there.
Flowers. So anything that's not a flower pretty much is marine.
I really like that.
We have a butterfly
Flowers
we tried away.
I like the fish.
And when they get heated, will
And I
they be
feel like I
taking
would
shape
like to
or
wear
will they
that.
not?
They will sort of turn into like almost a bubble.
Here's a fish.
you know,
I love
little
the fish. It's so
background
stinking
bubble.
cute.
These are not fusible, but you can get, you know, that are fusible. These are
There's a
fusible, but
butterfly.
they're not the right coefficient for what I do. So that's why they're here for making jewelry instead. So, you know, some of you have already looked over all these materials, so you know, you've had some ideas already what you want to do. So now I will do as quick as I can demo for you. So that
Thank you.
you can do yours. So when you use this epoxy, it's called epoxy. You'll have to think about what color you want to use. If you're using this tempered glass, you probably want to use the white, because if you use a darker one, it'll turn your the tempered glass in here. You see how dark it is? That's because I used a gray behind it, but this I used the white behind it. So it kept its kind of its greenish color by using the white. So when you know what color you want to use, we have white, black, and gray. I'm going to use black right now. I will come around and give you your
Before we put
epoxy.
things into that space?
That's
You
what she's gonna show us.
you can go ahead and plan your space, and then you can take it back out and, you know, glue it back in.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can new design.
That's good.
Take a photo of it after you've got it
Well,
done, before you destroy it.
I'm going to use Lance's piece as an example for that too, so. He's using all tempered glass, so his is nice and flat. So his, we have a little trick to help him get his out and get it back in. So when I give you your epoxy, you're going to have to play with it for like 2 minutes. You gotta really, you wanna wear gloves. Lance, I don't know if you're gonna fit the gloves, or anybody else has like larger hands, maybe not. But if they don't, you
Well, if you do
can let somebody else do it for you.
You do my demo, you can just play with the body and bring it in.
Play with the body.
But you can try. You can try.
I don't find that.
So you want to make it warm, so it's
You have to
more-
blend it.
Yeah.
You have to really blend it so that
Oh, because you use 2 colors, right?
it's 2 parts.
Oh, okay.
This is the color, this is the hardener, because it's an epoxy.
I see.
It's called epoxy. You can do modeling with it. They do all sorts of things with it.
Oh, I see, okay.
How long do you have before it gets hard?
You have more than an hour. You can have up to 2 hours, depending on, you know, what you're doing. Yeah, I feel this is something you have to hurry up and put together. You should be able to have a couple of hours before.
No, what we're doing tonight, will they need to be fired or they'll?
No, these are just, they'll be done. When you leave, they'll be done. No, there's no fusing here tonight.
What
What you see is what you get.
So there's my little, once I'm done blending it, I will take the gloves off. You guys can decide what you want to do. It's not so bad. It's not blended. So after you have, and I have to know what you want to do, or have a pretty good idea what you want to do, take some of your, I have demo tools of different types all over the place that you can use to just press this in. The black's a little dry, it's a little weird. It still works, but it doesn't want to stick well to the base. Still works, but it just isn't quite as cooperative. So you don't want to put it in real thick, depending on what you're doing. Like, we use Lance as an example again. His is going to be pretty much salt like this.
Yeah.
So you don't need very much because you don't want too much to come oozing up, you know, all around everything. So try and get it spread out. The black is really not being real cooperative. Because I have had this one a while, but it does work. And so I have gray, white, and black. You can think about what you want to use with your piece. Because whatever you don't cover in your materials, which is called tessera in mosaic speak, you know, you'll see this in the background. Okay. So that's pretty well spread out. As near as I can see in here. And I'm going to use these vintage tiles. And I'm just going to place one in there. One in there. Well, I'm going to try and get it in the corner as best I can. And try not to take all your time on the demo.
Okay, we need to know what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to press those in. And because these are pretty, I mean, these are pretty solid, I'm going to just turn it over and push down on it to try and kind of
Oh, that's
really
tricky.
smash them in there and get them fairly level. Okay, so
I love that, that's so pretty.
Thanks. It's so simple.
Like a quote square.
And then to fill in,
It's like at school when you want to make yours the way the teacher made yours.
Yeah.
Never happened.
I'm going to
That's what I
need,
wanna do.
because I'm using shallow pieces in here with it now, I need to fill in a little bit more of the putty, called putty, even though it's epoxy.
And you're okay touching with your hands now?
Yeah, I don't care.
No.
It'll make my hands a little bit black. You know, it is a chemical, it's an epoxy, so if you don't want it on your hands, then I would say just you keep the gloves on. But I don't get that much on my hands doing this.
And the gloves do fit.
And they keep your hands warm.
They open, yeah, they really.
Here you go. If they fit, you must acquit.
And while you're working, if you could please keep your tools kind of cleaned off so that, because once the stuff dries, it's almost impossible to get off.
Oh, okay.
So try to keep your
I
tools
appreciate
cleaned as you go.
jackets.
And I'm just kind of scraping off some of
It's
the
very dated,
excess.
yeah. Okay.
And then in the middle,
It's one of them
I'm
things
just
that'll
going to
stick
put this
forever.
little tiny square tile.
Oh, that is tiny. I thought it was a pearl. but
Yeah, it's a micro, that's what these are. These are all micro tiles.
You're so organized.
When I bought these, they were advertised as micro tiles.
Oh,
Big
well,
difference.
yeah.
More like macro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is there any place around here where you can buy this stuff, or is it pretty much online?
I buy everything online except for stained glass, pretty much. And some of that I have to buy online. But now this is a little tricky because these are just so shallow, trying to get them like level. But these are the seed beads. This long, they have another name, I think, some kind of seed bead.
Are we doing grout too or no?
No, this is it. This is your grout.
Right, the
If you-
epoxy.
Yeah, the epoxy
Not
will
just the adhesive.
fill in, yeah, it's an adhesive and it will dry black or gray or white, whatever one you use. And that saves that step
Yeah.
from having to grout. And you know, this stuff is workable for over an hour. So, you know, you feel like you have to hurry up, but you really, it's not that bad.
So
What you're saying is you can take it out of there if you don't like it at this point,
You
right?
can,
Okay.
it's a mess, but you can.
Yeah, okay.
I lost,
That's much.
I lost it. She lost one of these somewhere.
Then she said she'd be doing something.
Because I need to put one more in. There it goes.
There he is,
Just
yeah.
flew right out.
Yeah.
Now, if you do like this, how did you cut those off? Where were they?
I use the nippers, I'll go over that with you a little bit too.
No? Yeah. I did it twice.
So, this is all, like pretty simple because it's, although I got these too deep, now these are too high, so that's really hard to get your level. But I don't want to spend a whole lot of time fussing with this, and it'll be okay till later anyway. And then you want to clean it up, clean up all your excess. Could somebody bring me one of those little metal pans that has the water in it, please?
Now, give us an idea about cost, something like that one that you're doing, Lance's.
That's not mine.
Oh, that's.
That's her.
Okay, so this one, I don't know, these are reclaimed tiles that I just had, those are seed beads. The bezels were probably close to $4 or $5, and I mean, they're not silver. The silver plated ones, and I don't know, this is a nice one. I have a silver plated one. These are very nice. They're deep ones also. Those are around $15 a piece.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's, the prices are all over the place. This is probably $35 to $40 for a set. But there's a ton of it.
Right.
And you can buy smaller quantities of this. You don't have to, if you're just experimenting, you don't have to buy, And then, so there's this stuff on the side sticking up that should be cleaned off.
Boy, that looks so nice.
It does. Yeah.
Wow.
So there's not completely cleaned
Those
up
little
yet.
things you have in there, they shine.
Yeah.
You know?
So can you, like, take a wet paper towel and clean off the tile, or you do
Well,
it with
what
a
we're gonna
brush?
do is we're gonna you can use a towel, but these little places, if you just wanna smooth them, I gave you two Q-tips to use.
Okay.
You can just take a damp Q-tip.
Right.
And smooth it. And clean it a little bit of that. As long as it's still soft, you can clean up with water. Once it's hardened, there is a solvent that he wants to work with. So.
That's wonderful.
Wow.
So if you have any questions about materials, let me know. Let me know what color.
Hey, you guys.
And even
I did have white about this. Do you want us to bring them on?
Don't talk bad about
No, I'll just give it to you. I'll just scoop it out and give it to you. Or gloves are over there somewhere.
No, but that's the size they come. Okay, so that's good. They're still like that.
Grab the water.
Oh, yeah.
May I use a fish?
Yes, absolutely. Anything that's here, you're free to use as much of it as you want. As much as you need, as much as you want.
Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Boy, that looks nice. What did it take her, 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes and 30 years.
Oh, I didn't show
Yeah,
I did not show you how to
Like
use
the
the
painters.
Pilates, so if anybody wants to use the Pilates, I can just show you. Yeah, I have to do a little demo with the lamps too, so it's yours. Okay, I didn't show you the
Say
Pilates.
something you didn't want.
If you want to cut the Pilates, or if you want to cut anything else that's here, we have these nippers, there's only a few pair, you can share them. It's just really super simple. If you don't drop it on the car. Super simple to snip it. And you want to snip it fairly short, because when you use this, you normally put it in vertically to fit in the holes. Okay? So you just use the snipper back, snip pieces off.
Yeah, it is.
And I want to show you, Lance, you want to bring your piece up here for a second? And the tapes? If you don't mind.
Pick on her.
That's all right.
Well, it's his fault because he gets to the project fixed.
Is this where we're gonna stick the tape to it so that I can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so smart.
Now, not everybody.
That's why you have the gloves.
Do this. Not everybody's gonna be able to do
We're
this
gonna wrap up this
because
Zoom
they
meeting.
will have
Everyone
stuff
left.
into too many different levels.
Good night, Zoom viewers.
I promise you, this is